Alright, I got another Martell Kingdom deck game today. I know I said I was going to replace Venomous Blade in this deck, but apparently I lied. Doesn't appear that I've actually done that, so that's a big oopsie. It's probably supposed to set up, yeah, I was definitely supposed to set up Rivergate and Starfall, not Rose Road and Starfall. That was a misclick. But at least I do have a Martell character in my hand to use it with. Oh, it was, Heir to the Iron Throne, huh? I ran into Baratheon Banner the Wolf again. I can't remember if this is the same guy or if it's a different person playing it. I think technically I have to put him into play and sacrifice him by copying the effect. I don't think it's optional. Well, let's hope that we can just play Valar Morghulis next round because of the King in the North. Damn duplicate. Oh well. It was a hope. What is Red Priest gonna pick? The Water Gardens, probably. Why did he pick Aegon? That was like the worst choice. Not the correct thing to do. Not sure what to spend my money on. Oh, I guess I can bring out one of these for one. Then I have 3 gold. Can also do this guy, bring him out for 2. That spends all my money. But that potentially causes his ability to go off, which will be worth it if it happens. Darn. Really would have liked to have the Hollow Hill. Not sure why he attacked on power with Stannis. Definitely should not have done that. I mean, unless he has support of the people, but he didn't. So this is a Baratheon Banner the Wolf deck. I wonder if he has wards and March to the Wall. Wouldn't surprise me, but if he wants to march himself, I think it's not the worst thing ever for me. Which he very well may do it to get rid of this guy. I mean, it's probably like the best target in my deck for March besides John Connington, who's been discarded. Hopefully he uses the duplicate. That's what I'm going to hope for. Ah, beautiful. Now, normally you would not Valar Morghulis here, but I'm going to do it only because of the King in the North. Because that is the correct counterplay to that plot, unfortunately. That's how you know something is a really good design, when the proper counterplay is to just Valar Morghulis. I get my Aegon back for whatever that's worth. Of course, my Venomous Blade is now also useless, but I was not expecting to be able to actually Valar Morghulis there. Why is he playing this? This doesn't work with Stannis. I mean, I guess it worked out for him just randomly. I could milk him. It's not worth milking. I guess I could have used Starfall first turn. I totally forgot to trigger that. Oh yeah, pillage that bodyguard. Do I do trade routes or at the gates? Think I can do trade routes? It's 9 gold. Yeah, let's just do it. Supporting the faith, you serious? That's actually not the worst thing ever. Because I can just bring stuff out in marshaling. Yeah, like, you might think this is a big counter to shadows, but not as much because I can just bring cards out of shadows still in marshaling phase. Boop. Damn, only one card. But it looks like we got his only economy card, which is actually a pretty big deal and probably worth it. This hand is way too expensive for him. Probably gonna bounce Angie. Angai. Get out. Which icon do I use Starfall on with Robert here? Military or power? Probably power. Yeah, I'm feeling power. I think I can let a guy die for this. Get the 3 unopposed instead of only 2. I think my board advantage is enough that it's fine. What else did he have in his hand? I should probably make sure that I remember. I think he has another Eddard Stark. So if I get another Marauders, I'll just pick 6. Pretty sure he had 2 of them. Hey, at the gates. Look at that. We both did turn 4 at the gates. That's kind of funny. So look how good Patience is. I'm about to use it on this Nighttime Marauders. It does delay by a whole turn, which really sucks. But I mean, you're going to be playing a long game with this deck a lot of the time. It's quite a dank meme if I say so myself. What should I replace Venomous Blade with? Maybe his Viper Eyes? I guess. That's what I'm thinking at the moment, his Viper Eyes. Please, no political disaster. I think if you had political disaster, you would have played it at this point. So I don't think that's going to be coming in. Guess I can just put everything in shadows. Kind of got more gold than I need. Don't really care about military. Yeah, power is definitely still just what I want to block. This Venomous Blade, I can't use it, so I guess I'll just let him discard it with his Intrigue. That gets me one challenge closer to triggering Rivergate as well. Aegon's ability finally goes off. Oh, I bet he's terrified now. Oh, wait, I'm just getting this thing. I guess I should have Starfall Cavalry in this deck. Since I have Aegon and Trade Routes, I could have Starfall Cavalry. Maybe I'll have that instead of Venomous Blade. That makes sense, right? I think it makes sense. I think drawing 2 cards is better than Penny, so we're going to do that. Hey, it's Varys. He's playing this Arya, 2-cost Arya. Interesting decision. We want to do military and intrigue first before Mandan, because it reduces the options for responding to Mandan's trigger. Triggered. I guess it doesn't really matter what order we do them in, though, because he's going to end up losing the same overall amount of cards either way. Like, he's probably going to have to discard the last 2 cards in his hand here. Unless he wants to kill one of his big boys. Yep, there they go. I guess those weren't great cards to have anyways. Dead character and superior claim that was unlikely to ever go off. So I have been correct to be picking power with Starfall. I guess it's trade routes, huh? I mean, why not? I guess I could play Dohaeris. Dohaeris is kind of shit. I'll save the trade routes. Let's just do it now, because it might be even worse later than it is right now. Well, this worked out. Just put this on the bottom of the deck for Dohaeris. It was kneeling anyways. He keeps putting himself first player, which is definitely incorrect. I mean, if nothing else, I have a Dornish fiefdom, man. I think I won this game. Did not go great for the opponent. Oh no, it's this version of Arya. Oh goodness. It's too spooky. Should I use this to kill Eddard? Maybe. I guess it doesn't really matter if I can do double Mandan. Yeah, he knows. Not much you can do about that. Not a whole lot. See you indeed, my friend. I'm gonna feel bad if that was the same guy that I played earlier What if we modify the deck on the fly and upload a second game? How about we do that? Martell Kingdom. Starfall Cavalry. Where are they? There's no faction kneel in this deck. Is there? Oh, there's the Iron Bank. I was gonna say I play Scheming. Not Scheming Septum. What is that thing called? The one that draws a bunch of cards? You know the one. The one cost event. Secret Schemes. This could definitely be a Secret Schemes deck. Alright, well, we're cutting Venomous Blade no matter what. I guess I'll just put in Secret Schemes, and Starfall Cavalry is like kind of a good meme. I don't know, I don't really feel like playing that compared to Secret Schemes. Where is it? Stop hiding from me. Oh, there it is. Is there anything we can drop? We could drop like a Cat's Paw. I don't really want to drop any of these others. Maybe I could just drop the Water Gardens. Let's do it. I mean, we have still 20 locations. That's plenty. The Water Gardens. No, not the Water Gardens. Cat's Paw. That's right. We're going to see if this is worth it or not. I think you can justify it with Aegon and double trade routes. I think it's okay. We could also put a random manning the city walls in, but I don't think that any of these plots can go out in exchange for that. You definitely could do random manning the city walls over one of the resets, over First Snow or Dohaeris. Probably put it over First Snow. Let's do it just for the meme. It's so bad if you can't hit like exactly Starfall Cavalry with it. The only other one that might be okay is Bolton Flare. I guess Castle Guard's not the worst thing ever. I don't know, let's do it just for the meme. It's the first game that I play, I'm going to run into Drown God or something that I need First Snow to win against. What's that freaking card called? Manning the city walls. Such a dank combo with, what's his name though, Aegon. It's like you have to do it, I feel like. So what did we do? One Cat's Paw. Put in 2. Typing while holding the mic is not the easiest thing ever. Alright, I'm just going to do this. There we go, boom, improved version. Let's play against Scrub, see what Scrub is doing. Start the game, Scrub. What are you doing? Oh no, it's Hollow Hill. Hollow Hill means political disaster. That's not good. Other than that, I think it's not the worst matchup, but political disaster is the big killer that we're gonna have to deal with. Like, once I get to about 4 locations, I'm going to try not to play any more if I can avoid it until I see political disaster. Oh, and Frozen Solid. Frozen Solid is the other big problem. So we can probably survive without the Shadow City. It's probably not the end of the world. Unexpected delay. Well, at least this deck is well equipped to deal with unexpected delay. Suppose I'll do this. Do this. Yeah, this is just not Marshall Gaston Gray for the time being. So this is what, 2, 2, yeah, we can do another one. Oh yeah, marshalling cards into shadows only costs 1, that's right. Do I want to put this in shadows though? Maybe. Probably not. I don't know, I'll do it. So I'm expecting him to marshal maybe a location and then nothing. I mean, maybe a shadows if he has Mira. Hollow Hills always makes for fun and interesting games. There's Mira. Like, in my opinion, Hollow Hill is considerably more lame than even this Shadows deck that I'm playing, because as I explained previously, there's a lot of proactive plays in Kingdom of Shadows, but Hollow Hill is only removal. It's a 100% reactive deck with almost no proactive plays. The Stark and Martell versions, at least. At least he doesn't seem to have Frozen Solid. That's encouraging. I guess I could have put Patience on my old Billbone. I have enough gold that it really didn't matter. Oh, that's right, I can't put old Billbone into play. That's a shame. Well, looks like I'm passing then. If I bring out Archibald, he'll just get marched. I can bring out Bolton Flayer in like dominance phase, but again, that'll get marched. It's kind of the problem there. I could do both of them, right? Yeah, I could afford both. Do I want to do that? Probably. My hand is so cheap. I have like nothing that costs money in my hand. So his plot's going to be like fallen from favor, so I'll just trade routes. He's not going to political disaster this. And boy, would I be happy if he did. That would be a beautiful point for him to do it. What I need to get is like Nighttime Marauders and Mandan Moor. I don't know, there's a lot of good stuff I can get. Honestly, if I just win dominance, I'll eventually win the game. He played Marshall. What's wrong, dude? You don't have fallen from favor? What are you doing? You're screwing up. He played Marshall on empty board. Oh, fun and interactive deck. His plot deck is literally so much removal that his second plot had to be March to the Wall on an empty board. That's amazing. Second plot, March to the Wall. I love it. Let's do a Rose Road. He might political disaster now. I can also play Gaston Gray, and then I think he'll definitely do it. And Gaston Gray is probably not going to be great in this matchup, so yeah. If I have spare gold, I'll spend it there. It looks like I will have spare gold. Can bring this guy out and then put Patience on him, but that doesn't accomplish anything. Do I want to bring out Bolton Flare and put Patience on it? Probably. Yeah, let's do that. And do this. Just have so much more money than I need right now. See, this way, if the Bolton Flare is going to kill one of my characters, I just bounce it. It's probably going to get blanked by Mirror Read, but I can't do anything about that. Oh, well, that's frustrating. I guess I should have seen that coming. Of course, the funny thing is now there's a Bolton Flare in play on his side. See, look. I need the first snow of winter. Look at this board. If I had the first snow, he would get nuked. Undoes his play there. He's doing that so he can have one goal for Mirror Read. I guess he can Skagos the Bolton Flare. Alright, we have to ask ourselves, do we want to do any challenges? This can be blocked. I mean, yeah, we should probably do challenges, right? If we're being honest. He's over reserve. There's no point to actually declaring intrigue. Oh, that's frustrating. Well, we're definitely not doing anything now. I guess I should have actually looked at his hand, but who cares, really? I think no surprises and political disaster means I'm losing this game. Yeah, I should have waited for intrigue claim before doing that. But I doubt that he'll attack with the Bolton Flare. That would be a misplay. That's funny. He has a Bolton Flare in his deck. I'll just use it because it's likely to get removed by political disaster. And of course that nails my Dornish Fiefdom, the economy card that I was going to play after political disaster. But I guess now I'm back down to 4 locations, one of them with a duplicate. So I'm probably a bit safer from that. It's probably a misplay because he's probably just going to play March again. But who really cares? Just need to spend the gold at some point. Oh, what a shocker. He got me. Alright, no more wards. Damn. Oh, can we hit 3? That's pretty amusing. Get out. Get wrecked. Yeah, I bet you wish you had played that she-bear last turn now. Now what? Hagen's daughter? I don't need Hagen's daughter because I have Desert Raider, so I guess it's Bolton Flare. I can bring this guy out for 0, meaning I can also afford to play both of these other cards in the shadows. Well, sometimes you get a 5-card Nighttime Marauders. Sometimes that's what you get. You have Rob Stark in his hands? Interesting for a Hollow Hill to play that. Rob Stark. I am no one. Yeah, those are the 2 cards in his hand, Rob Stark and I Am No One. Oh yeah, he misplayed with his Bear Island Scout. I guess he could get another She-Bear. Yeah, all the Bear Island Scouts and Alisane are out. He probably plays 3 Alisanes, though. They usually do. Well, we're definitely doing this. Why can't I bring that out? Damn it. Oh, the Nighttime Marauders used up my discounted marshalling phase. I'm not very good at this game. I guess I can Iron Bank one of them. That's what I'll do. Can I win a military if I go in with 8? No. But I can make him kneel his whole board. Do I want to commit my whole board to win a military? No. Let's just do a power. It's not that important. Oh no, I pillaged Mirror Reed. And his Shadows card is gone. It was Old Bill Bone. Damn, it wasn't Mirror Reed. That's unlucky for him. I think this is a misplay. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that yet. But I plan on defending Intrigue anyways, so I don't think it'll matter. I guess it's Valar Morghulis as my next plot, so I guess I won't bring anything else out of Shadows. Besides maybe Hagen's daughter, if I need her. Yeah, I don't feel like losing a... Oh, my faction cards, no. Well, I just have to eat it then. It's fine, it's not the end of the world. That was probably the best one for him to discard since I'm going to Valar this Rob. Stupid Old Bill Bone kneeling my faction card. I guess I should have seen that coming. I'm not used to how much of a normal Stark deck he's playing. Like, he's not playing the only removal version that I would be more used to, so that screwed me up. Alright, this is fine. Oh, if I play this, I can get political disastered. Don't really want to get political disastered. Do we know another card in his hand? I am no one. That's a card in his hand, right? We can nuke it. Yeah, I have Desert Raider. The other one is Ramsey Snow, a card that I think I'll be fine with him playing. So I think I'm going to spend any additional gold on Catspaw here. If I want to play this Dornish Fiefdom, what do I have left? Oh, goodness. No, I'm not going to play it. Stupid political disaster. Hopefully he does a drop lot next, because I think I'm about to play Varys' Riddle. Manning the city walls wouldn't be the worst thing ever. I think it's going to be Varys' Riddle. Why is he using Skygos? Oh, to get the other version of Arya, sure. I don't care that... No, I don't care. I guess I should do Bolton Flayer instead of Cat's Paw. Would be better. Yeah, it's just better, right? Bolton Flayer and Hagen's daughter. Can like Cat's Paw Daisy next turn or something. That means should Bolton Flayer defend this? I mean, he might as well, just to stop unopposed. Well, this turn worked out. I guess I could also use the Shadow City on the Cat's Paw, but I think that the Cat's Paw can actually be pretty good with the board and game situation. Come on, dude. Play Political Disaster. You have to do it eventually. Oh, this Bolton Flayer is spicy now, threatening that duped Arya. Maybe he's going to play his Morgulus. I mean, Varys' Riddle is still good into that. Oh, that worked out. Freaking got him, I guess. His hand is still so cheap. Okay. Do I want to just Cat's Paw him in marshalling phase? Probably. Then I do this. Do I use Secret Schemes? Probably. Gonna be way over reserve, but whatever. Well, that was worth it, because now I can protect Starfall from political disaster, so I can actually marshal it. We found our Starfall cavalry. I bet he can still play his whole hand. I just hope there's not a ward. That would be annoying. Bolton Flayer. I'm first player, so unless he marshals something that costs less than 3, my Bolton Flayer will get to just kill his Bolton Flayer. Two Bolton Flayers, what is going on? I mean, I guess he does kind of just have to play whatever he's got. Which power icon do I want to target? Let's target the renown one. Military doesn't matter. Intrigue doesn't matter. I already did intrigue. Yeah, this we can do. Yeah, because he's going to win a power either way, so this is fine. This way he has to either defend it or win one on his offense. He can't do both. And if he's not very smart and he does something else first before power, then I can Desert Raider to stop him from doing one at all. Damn, I'm going to be 3 cards over reserve. I guess if I Desert Raider, then my Bolton Flare is going to target my own Desert Raider. That'll suck. Just depends on his order of challenges. Because I don't care about military or intrigue. Yeah, like this is fine. But if I bring out the Desert Raider, I can block him from doing a power. So I'll have to use it. Well, I guess hopefully he'll do a military and then I can kill it again. Damn, really? Come on, dude. My Starfall Cavalry. Did you have to do that? Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, he forgot about the Desert Raider, or didn't realize. I mean, you should still do a military, right? Because it's 2 claim. Come on, dude. You know you want to do it. Get that renown on Daisy, man. You have to. That got Castle Guard and Starfall Cavalry. That got both of my cards that could go with manning the city walls. That's just garbage. I should amend my statement. I do care about intrigue when it's laser targeted at the cards that I don't want to discard. Then I do care about intrigue. Normally don't care. He's really having a hard time deciding whether or not to do this military. Don't think it's that hard of a choice. Oh, I get to choose the order. That's funny. Well, that worked out in my favor. What do you mean you don't know? Well, whatever. I'll just guess. I'm guessing it was this one. Got him. I think I'm going to discard Varus. He's too expensive. This is not one of those games where I have like 6 cards in shadows, so it's not really going to work. Oh, play Political Disaster, please. Hurry up and do it. Pop the cherry, man. He discarded Mirror Reed. I guess she's not great in this matchup. I think his last 2 plots are Morgulus and Political Disaster, so maybe he'll Morgulus here. Yeah, he had to do it eventually. I mean, I do still lose 2 locations, right? Oh no, I only lose 1. So we played around Political Disaster very successfully this game. Notice these additional locations sitting in my hand that I have never marshaled. Well, not never, that I did not marshal last turn, rather. I drew them all last turn. Did not marshal any of these. That was calculated. These draws are just not very good. 9 cards and 2 characters, and not characters that combo with each other particularly well. I can go Cat's Paw on Umber Loyalist into Patience. I guess I can also use Patience on Nighttime Marauders. Passing the Black Gate? He also has not played any Frozen Solid, which is really good for me. That he apparently just doesn't play that card. It's super unlucky, though. I'm down to 20 cards in deck, basically. Basically drawn 2/3 of my deck. No Mandam Moore. And no, how do you say? No Robert Strong. That's super unlucky. He picked his Umber Loyalist. He has to discard the rest of his hand. I guess I can bounce Ramsey. Probably bounce that Bolson Flare. Do I want Gaston? Probably not. I think I want this dude in Shadows and the Hollow Hill. I think that's what I want. Now I'm going to get Political Disastered again the turn after next. But there's nothing you can do about that at the end of the day. When the plot deck resets, he's going to feel pressure to use a lot of different plots all at once because he's so low on resources. Like, he's going to want to play as you win or you die. He's going to want to play a reset. He's going to want to do everything at once. So he's going to have to pick one. And picking Political Disaster will slow him down from doing the other ones. That's my mindset, at least. Again, don't really care about intrigue or military. They really don't matter. I was supposed to put Patience on this guy so that I could bounce him for the Bolson Flare. That was a misplay. Oh, Starfall Cavalry's loyal, isn't it? Okay, this meme is not worth it. Don't play Starfall Cavalry. I just decided because it turns off your Hollow Hill. Forgot how that works. Damn, really? The other one is not in my top 10 to get. It is, but I can't get it because the Hollow Hill can't pick loyal characters. Man, I'm not very good at this game. Ah, jeez. Screwed this up royally. Let's just get a Castle Guard. Alright, the meme was not worth it. The manning the city walls, the Starfall Cavalry. Don't play it. I should have just played First Snow. It would have been really strong this game to have First Snow. I guess Doharis makes more sense than Morghulis. Oh yeah, please go put yourself first player. I really care a lot about having to put this Cat's Paw on the bottom of my deck. That was completely worth it to go first. You know, the Cat's Paw that is preventing my Bolson Flare from targeting your Arya. So remember, we know one card in his hand is Bolson Flare. Well, we're not probably going to get to do anything with Harrenhal out there in terms of characters. What are these draws? I still didn't draw any characters, really. This is ridiculous. Like, what is going on? Do I want a Patience Castle Guard? Probably. I guess I can just Patience this thing if it doesn't die. I mean, it's probably going to die. Well, I don't want to bring it out with an empty hand. Don't want to play Gaston into Political Disaster. Don't really want to play either of the economies into it either. Guess I'm passing. These draws are horrible. I think on Political Disaster, I'm going to keep either Gates or Dornish Fiefdom, depending on initiative. Starfall, those will be my two choices. I think I will lose the Shadow City. Oh, okay, that works. Got him, I guess. Well, we defeated the hated Stark Hollow Hill, get wrecked. Again, not playing Frozen Solid, actually playing Robb Stark. Skagos is another card that's like, do you really even need that in your Hollow Hill? The only purpose it really serves is to put Mira back in Shadows. And obviously he was playing Robb, but you're not supposed to play Robb. You're supposed to play only removal. We played around Political Disaster very well, like a lot better than... You're not always able to play around it as well as I did this game. It worked out for me very efficiently in terms of his Political Disaster discarding only a single Rose Road and me having my important locations easily protected from it. That was very fortunate. That doesn't always go in your favor. But I guess another thing with this deck that makes it hard for the removal player is, as you can see, it quickly gets to a point where I don't care about your removal. Like, I don't care that you kill any of these guys. It doesn't matter. And Hagen's Daughter and Desert Raider means you can never board clear me. Plus, I have so much value from just having dudes sitting in shadows. It's like, even if you clear the board, it's not a big deal. Because as I've explained in the past, most of these shadow characters get their value when they come out of shadows. They don't actually have to stay in play. Once they're in play, they're just like regular dudes with not that great stats. So that is an advantage that you have, I suppose. I also played not this deck, but a Kingdom of Shadows deck, and it's, very similar play style, because obviously your characters, at the least, and then you have, 10 economy locations and 3 milks, so like 43 to 45-ish, about 3/4 of the deck is almost exactly the same cards. So very similar, and I played one against my buddy at my game store that was playing Martell Hollow Hill, and it looked very similar to this. Like, he got a better Political Disaster. I think he killed 3 of my locations with it on turn 2, which was also by design, because I was like, if I just play 5 locations on turn 1, he's going to do turn 2, and then I can play as many as I want. And, like, he just ran out of stuff and died. That's kind of how it went. He was playing janky Martell Hollow Hill, though. He was playing double manning the city walls with 3 Starfall Cavalries and 3 of the big Intimidate army. And he was also playing City of Spiders as a third manning the walls. And that was really dank, but he didn't win. So yeah. Starfall Cavalry, not worth it. We're going to do something about that for the last game with this deck.